And it looks awesome, innit? All right. Now I was just I've actually done some shorts on this, so yes. I was just feeding like the birds and the squirrels. Now, yeah, I know it's a park, but that doesn't mean that you're supposed to just allow your dog to just roam freely. Especially when you see the inhabitants of the park, which is like the animals, coming out to eat or to graze or to be fed, and you blatantly see it and you still continue to allow your dogs to launch an attack at the little animals. Like, are you serious? So I had to say something to this lady, which she totally ignored me. And then another man with his dog. But the thing is, first, he was near enough to his dog whilst he was watching me to put his dog on a leash and chose not to. So when I see that, I thought like, nah, 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 nah. Yeah, it may be a free park, but guess what? This is burglary to animals. Can you think about it? Yeah, that's just like you living in your home. Yeah, everything you've bought, you do it up how you like, and someone comes in and robs you of it. It's the same thing technically, because we're coming into their domain where they live. So this is technically their home, and you're showing absolutely no regard. But you wouldn't like to be burgled. And even after I spoke to you and educated you on the situation and on the matter, you act like you can't hear anything or you've got selective amnesia. Like, really? That's why I recorded this one, because I thought to myself, if someone doesn't speak out, then this type of behavior will still continue. Something more needs to be done. Maybe I should write a letter to the mayor or something, or whoever governs the park, or whatever the case may be, but I will. Because that shit is wrong, do you know what I mean? It's disgusting. And the worst thing about it is they're coming out to try and eat. Like, just like how you need to eat to survive, they need to eat to survive also. So basically, not only are you allowing your dog to eat things that are put out for them, they're actually on the menu. Like, are you serious? Like, nah. I'm not going to sit by and watch that kind of behavior and not say anything about it. People may not like it, but oh well. The truth hurts, innit? Do you know what I mean? And then to add insult to injury, I thought she had one dog. This lady had two dogs. And the cheek of the audacity of these animals, yeah, she's calling her animals and they're ignoring her, yeah. Both the dogs are proceeding to run up to me, expecting me to give them the nuts and the bread that I bring out for the birds and the squirrels. Really? Not a chance. So I literally couldn't even throw down the rest of the food because obviously the animals was terrified. I know what it's like to be scared. You know what I mean? But I've never seen it on an animal of that size. It's not nice. I think it's evil. That's the only way I can describe it. It's pure evil. It's bad enough that they allow their dogs to just foul everywhere and not even pick up their own dog mess. But they're still allowing their dogs to launch attacks at the animals that actually live here. Like, nah, something needs to be done. There should be some type of warden here or something, like a warden station for you to report things like this. Do you know what I mean? People should get one or two warnings, a fine, and then you're banned. You know? There should be rules in place like, oh, if you see animals grazing in their own habitat, put your dog on a leash. Especially when you know that your animal sees that little innocent animal as prey. It's like, that's barbaric, literally barbaric. It's disgusting. Literally disgusting. And I would literally protest about things like this, you know? Even the birds. The way that squirrel ran, like, I could imagine, like, the panic and the terror. That dog's at least, like, 20 times the size as that tiny little squirrel. Do you know what I mean? And then there's two of them. That squirrel must have thought he was hallucinating. Poor thing. Evil. See, I videotaped her ass. Do you know what I mean? She's actually the third person that I passed, and they all did the same thing. That type of inconsiderate, uneducated actions need to stop. Where's your mindfulness? Just like you wouldn't like someone to come into, to break into your home whilst you're in your bed sleeping, do you understand me? And rob you of your worldly goods. How do you think these animals feel? When we're coming into their park, that where they live, this is their home, and you're allowing your dogs to see them as prey when they're trying to eat. So basically, you want the animals and the birds to starve, technically, just so you can walk your little stupid little dog. Something more needs to be done, you know? It's bad enough that now, when you come here, it's all covered in dog mess. Like, no, they even pick up their own dog feces. It's like, what? Where's the supervision? Where's the security? There is none. It's zero. It's literally like a free-for-all. And this is why we're losing so many parks and green spaces. Is there no wonder? There would be a time when you would come to the park and you would see animals and species of all kinds. It's like they're literally extinct, or they've been murdered by these people's dogs, or scared to death, basically. Because them two dogs, that was huskies. They literally look like werewolves. Do you know what I mean? And there is a ton, literally there's loads of squirrels out here, and I've only seen about 3 or 4, you know? It's like they're doing it on purpose. Or why can't they come out at a time where these animals aren't going to be out trying to look for food? It's always people that never experience any kind of poverty or having to go without that have this entitled attitude and just absolutely no care. Pure disregard for anything else other than themselves. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And they literally have no shame. They just walk off with like an air of entitlement, like they have a right to, because it's a public park. But it doesn't belong to you. You know? You're supposed to treat it as such, innit? Is this really the kind of world? That's not the kind of world I want to live in. Not at all. Where people show no regard for the habitats of the space that they're in. That's why I put it the way I put it. It's the same thing. It would just be the same as if you was laying in your bed sleeping and someone came into your house and robbed your house. You're doing exactly the same things to the animals that live in this park. I probably lived here longer than you've been bringing your dogs to this park. Point blank period. And a man that tried to like repeat what I said and give me some type of attitude is like, mate, you ain't got a leg to stand on. And it's really funny how when people don't have a leg to stand on, the first thing they try is reverse psychology. It's like, really? That just shows you have absolutely no care. Self-absorbed and selfish and cruel at that. The first thing you should have done was apologize. Because you're in their domain, you know? And that's another thing. Entitled people don't like to hear the truth. And these are the same people that are just letting the dog shit everywhere and not even clean up their own dog shit. It's like every time I come here, there's like more dog feces and more dog feces. Why? Because there's no one supervising this space at all. So it's like, it's a free-for-all. And this is how parks and green spaces end up getting closed down. Because of people with their dogs acting like animals don't live here too. Or how would they like it if someone to take the same feces that they're leaving on the floor and shove it through their letterbox? Because that's what I would do. I would. Do you know what I mean? From I've got them on tape and I've seen that their animals left that, I'll see where they live, I'll come back to the park, I'll scoop up their poop and I'll post it through their letterbox, let them know what it feels like. Eye for an eye, innit? And it's like nobody takes accountability. We live in a society where nobody takes accountability for their actions. They think if they ignore it, it doesn't exist. Well, guess what? It does, because I saw it. And had I not acted quick, I would have recorded them also. You know, I would have had the whole thing on film. And that's what I intend to do from now on. Do you know what I mean? I'll just film it and put these people on blast and see how they like it. Do you know what I mean? It's wrong. Whoops, I almost dropped my phone then. Do you know what I mean? And then they'll all make some excuse about, or there'll always be some excuse for why there can't be more precautions taken or more security for the habitats, for the inhabitants of the park. You know? But no one can take accountability for their own dog feces. Make that make sense. And it ain't like there's not an abundance of dog waste bins in the area, because there is. People just choose not to use them. Why? I guarantee you, if they put a few cameras in this park, this won't be happening. When people know they're being watched or they're on camera, they act accordingly. They won't let their dogs chase after animals that's living in their own inhabitants. You know? So I would just keep my phone with me, and every time I see someone allowing their dogs to chase animals that are living in their own inhabitants and eating, trying to eat, and not even putting a dog on a leash, I'm going to put you on film. And then I'm going to put you on blast, and I'll put you on my platforms, and I'll expose you. That literally comes across as like entitled narcissism. I'm seeing that more and more every day. And like I said, people don't like to hear the truth. They think, oh, if they ignore it or block it out, it doesn't exist. But it does, because I've seen it. Because this park is huge. You know what I mean? This is a huge, huge park. You know? And none of the animals or even the birds that live here are protected. There's even a couple of ponds, and I can guarantee you there'd probably used to be fish in there. You know what I mean? These will be the same people that came and fished the fish that was in there out of the ponds. Do you know what I mean? Or let their dogs jump in it and murder them. Do you know what I mean? It's barbaric. Barbaric slaughter, that's what it is. Well, that's my plan to do from now on anyway. Every time I come here and I see that kind of... And what makes it worse, yeah, is only when I started to... This lady was sat up from above me. She could see me from where I was. I was at the bottom of the hill. She was at the top, sat on these benches with another lady with a white and black spotted dog. They was here before when I came the last time. Do you know what I mean? It's probably these gang stalkers. We're doing it on purpose, you know, to get a reaction. You're not going to get a reaction. The only reaction you're going to get out of me is I'm going to put your ass on film and put you on blast and expose you to the whole world and let people know the kind of people that they're engaging with. Yeah, exposure one-on-one. Disgusting. No shame at all. But yet they don't want to look down their nose like they're better than. You're not no better. In fact, you're worse, you know? You're no better than a rat. Do you know what I mean? Serious. Well, anyway, like I said, I'm just going to continue to put these people on blast. I know there's other places have cameras, you know? Not saying it necessarily I have to have it like all over the park, but just in certain spots specifically for that reason, innit? If they wanna help preserve wildlife, do you know what I mean? Maybe they don't. Maybe that's why they're allowing it, you know? It wouldn't be so bad if it was the squirrels that was like defecating all over the sidewalks and the paths, but it's not. It's people walking their dogs that just blatantly just don't clean it. Which is why they probably let the dogs loose, innit? Because the dog's on a lead, they have to be held accountable. You know what I mean? If the dog's not on a lead, they can act like, oh, it was someone else's dog. No, bitch, I saw you. I saw your dog go and poo, and I seen you leaving it, and I seen you letting your dogs attack animals that live here. When you can go home to a nice little house. Maybe you should take your dog feces with you. So yeah, I just wanted to just add that because that kind of like boils my blood actually. Yeah, it does. It boils my blood. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy putting people on blast. I'm gonna enjoy this. Yes. So now I just have to come here more often. And the funny thing is, every time I come here, it's the same people. Which kind of makes you think it's these gang stalkers as well, because obviously they're tracking me, they track everything I do, everywhere I go, they follow me. Do you know what I mean? But this, right, trying to bully me is one thing, but trying to destroy nature, you're a demon. Point blank period. I don't care. I don't care who doesn't like it. That's my opinion. You're a demon. Point blank period. And that's enough on that being said. I just hope they should change the laws and hold people accountable for allowing their dogs to do that to other animals that live here. Or letting the dogs poo on the floor and not picking it up. Yeah, they should get a fine. Or like I said, once someone sink, if I see you letting the dog go poo, I'll just record your ass and I'll report you. Yeah, and if you don't pick it up, that's what the law should be. That poo should be scooped up and put through their letterbox. Let them know what it feels like. Then maybe they'll stop and be a bit more mindful of their actions. You know? They wouldn't like someone to walk in a house with feces on their shoes. No, they wouldn't. So why would you come in the park and let your dog foul at the park and just walk on by like it's not your dog, like it wasn't your dog that pooed? Make that make sense. But this is the society we live in. It's like if it doesn't affect people, they just don't care. But I guarantee if the foot was on the other shoe, they'd be the first ones creating havoc. You know what I mean? Or screaming it from the rooftops. That's why I like to be calmer. I think that's the best job in the world. To be honest with you, yeah. I think that's the best job in the world. Oh my gosh. So yes, look at that gorgeous sun. Fresh air. Beautiful. Yeah, because God said you got to speak up sometimes. You can't see wrongdoings and turn a blind eye. That's what, what's that guy's name again? Is it D1? He said it's called cognitive distortion. And I'm actually seeing it, you know? But people want to hate on him. Because people don't like the truth, do they? Or they don't want the light shine on them in a negative light. They want to keep their little secrets tucked away in a little skeleton cupboard. No, it's not going to work no more. You people have done this for hundreds and hundreds of years, probably even thousands of years. This is the year for judgment and karma. Let the karma and judgment roll out. Yay! Oh my gosh. But yeah, lovely trees as well. I forgot to bring a towel so I could put my feet on the grass. So I'll just do it another time. Might do some tree hugging though. Yeah. Lovely jubbly. Anyway, Grand Rising, good people. Even to the karmic people. Hey! And that's it. So yeah. Have a grand day. Peace.